Season's greetings from paradise. Our team would like to wish you Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Merry Christmas, Feliz Navidad, and joy to the world. This is a beautiful time in St. Croix with so many things going on. It's a joyous season. I want to take my joyful hat off. Well, I want to take my cheerfulness hat off, maybe just to talk a little serious stuff about real estate. As you probably have read in the paper, Wall Street Journal, New York Times, all kinds of things online, there's been a class action suit. It was placed in Missouri against the National Association of Realtors. And it was indicating that some sellers believed they had paid too much when they had a closing. So, traditionally, so this is a little bit of a classroom thing, but I think it's really important for you as a buyer or a seller, whether that's going to be next year, whether it's going to be in 10 years, for you to be aware of, what's happening in the real estate world. Can't all be parties and Quebo music, so we have to mix it up with some serious stuff sometimes. But traditionally, buyers weren't even represented by anyone. It was bad buyer beware. When I started in the business back 40-some years ago, it was taught buyer beware. There really wasn't anybody representing the buyer. But with consumerism and with the efforts of Ralph Nader many, many years ago, he said buyers need to be represented. And that was wonderful. Buyers do need to be represented. But then how did they get paid? Well, traditionally, the seller paid their commission. So this class action suit is basically saying there was some, there wasn't fully explained, and that the sellers paid too much. So I just want to urge anyone who's buying or selling to really understand how this process works. So somebody has to pay us, and traditionally it's been the sellers, because the buyers have brought this pot of money to the closing table. Those sellers wouldn't necessarily have that money if the buyers weren't coming into the closing table with this pot of money. So, and we were paid, the lawyer was paid, the title company was paid, the surveyor was paid, the real estate agent was paid out of that money, and then the seller got the proceeds. So that's the way it successfully has worked, and it's going to continue to work that way with my crystal ball. But the good thing about this class action suit is that we're talking about it. So we're going to have our buyers and our sellers are going to be much more informed about how the process works. So we welcome, Team Lorine welcomes your questions about this. And it can be structured in many different ways because the commission is negotiable. And there's nobody who sets the commission except Coldwell Banker, because that's who the umbrella in which our team works under. So we have office policies, but there's no board of realtors who sets it. There's no National Association of Realtors who sets the policy or the commission. It's a negotiable item. And just like a sales price on a house, sometimes it goes over, sometimes it's under. It's not set. So anyway, the important thing I just want to present here is, it's a good thing to be talking about. We want buyers and sellers to truly, truly understand how I'm paid, as I work just on commission. I don't get a salary. I don't get a stipend. I don't get gas money. I don't get WAPA money. That's how I get paid. So it's good that we're having this discussion so everybody can know who's on first and who's on second and who's writing the checks. So now I'm done with all that heavy stuff, but I just want to wish you a glorious holiday season. We love what we do. We want to help you do anything real estate related, and we are always available to take your calls, take your texts, or come into the office. So holiday greetings. Have a wonderful December.